guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? If you guys are not, what's up, bitches? So for today's tutorial, it is going to be on the look that I am wearing right here. It is inspired from Halsey's new music video, You Should Be Sad, which if you guys have not listened to that, because that's already been out for like a month or so now, you guys need to. It is a freaking banger. Just yes. And for someone who's experienced kind of what she's singing in that song, I needed to recreate this look. So yes, this is my inspired look from her. I tried my best to do what I could with what I had, and you guys will see me struggle a little bit in the video. You guys know me though, I don't want to ramble. So with that being said, I love you guys and let's get into the video. Okay you guys, so I already went ahead and filled in my brows. I tried to mimic the way she does her brows in this video. She has more of a tail. They aren't super thick, they're a little bit thinner, but they have more of a tail and more of an arch, so I tried to mimic that as best as possible because you guys know me, I wear my brows pretty straight. I also had to do this when I did my Demi Lovato tutorial, which if you guys haven't watched that, I will put the link in the description bar below. So for the eyes, especially the top part, it is very simple. It's more just like one shimmer color all over the lid. She has like a tiny bit of depth in her crease, but that's also a shimmer color. So I'm going to go in first with the Morphe and Jeffree Star palette. I'm going to take this color and just kind of place that a little bit in the crease, almost to create like a faux cut crease effect. And then I'm going to add this color all over the lid. Okay, so I did end up moving my camera because I was sitting on my bed and I just didn't like the lighting over there, the way it shaded the side of the face. I didn't want you guys to be able to kind of see the whole picture. So I went ahead and did the lid color and then the crease shade. I wanted a little bit more of depth in the crease, so I ended up going in with this color right here and just going back and forth windshield wiper motions just to create kind of like that very wide U shape. Another thing you guys can do too is, I've mentioned this in a few videos in the past, but if you want your shimmer shadows to pop a little bit more, spray your brush with setting spray and then apply the product on top. It's going to give it more of like a glistening and like more of like a wet look, and just really make sure that your shimmer colors are going to like pop off the page, or in this case pop off your eye. I am going to go ahead and add glitter, but I'm going to do that after I do my winged eyeliner for this look, just because the glitter that I'm going to be using isn't super fine. And just a pro tip, whenever you're doing a look that has like chunky glitter and liquid liner, do your liquid liner first if you can, and then apply the glitter around it or on top, just because if you already put the glitter down and then you're trying to do your liner on top of it, it's just gonna kind of skip and not really give you that smooth look that you want, because it's gonna be trying to go over the chunks of glitter that you have. Or if you have the glitter really low down here and a piece flakes off, it can mess up the look of your liner. So I'd say if you can, do your liner first and then go back to the glitter on top. So as I said, she does have winged eyeliner in this look, so I am going to go ahead and add that, which you guys know that I love because your girl loves some winged eyeliner. So go ahead and apply that, and then afterwards I'm going to apply the glitter on top. Okay, so for my wing, I just did the one side so far. She doesn't have it like a super crazy giant wing, so I just did it very subtle. She also brings it all the way into the very corner of her eye. I feel like this one is a little bit easier if you do use a brush and a gel pot. This might be a little bit easier if you use more of a pen. That way you can really get in to that crevice. Also too, I'm not entirely sure because I can't see that well. She might have a little bit as well in the corner of her eye. So if you guys did want to add that part, go ahead. I'm going to leave that out. But like I said, if you can, just take it all the way in as far as you can, and then just your little baby wing at the end. Okay, 5,000 years later, now that I have both my wings on and I went back to make sure that they were even, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my mascara. As far as lashes go, I am going to be applying lashes today. The lashes that I'm gonna be going in with, I used them in my last video. They are from a brand called Allure, and they're in the style Marquise. They are a full strip of lash, but I tend to cut them so they're only the little ends. I just like the effect that it gives for me personally. And with this look, she's not wearing anything heavy or dramatic as far as a lash go, but they are a bit accentuated towards the ends. And so that's what these guys, these are from short to long. And that's why anything that gives like a cat eye effect is going to be important for this look, because she always has that like sleek, lifted, just like cat eye look going in most of her makeup looks, but especially this one today. So I'm going to go ahead and apply those, and then we'll move on to the rest of the face. Okay, so one quick thing before we actually move on to the face. Okay, so I got my eyelashes on. I forgot. I mentioned the glitter. We'll go back and do the glitter. Don't forget to do the glitter. The glitter that I am going to be using is the Stila glitter. I feel like I use these in my video a lot, but they're just one of my favorite glitters. They're easy. You don't need an adhesive to put them on. They go on as a liquid. You can apply them with a brush. Personally, I like to put the product on the back of my hand with the wand, and then just go ahead in with a brush and just kind of tap it into place. That way it's not like super just like, hi, I'm here. You feel me? Okay, so moving on to the rest of the face, I am going to be priming my face, of course, with the Professionals primer. This is one that I've been using. This is one of my all-time favorites. Again, if you're someone who does have dry skin or have large pores, this one is awesome. I like it too because it doesn't have such a heavy silicone feel, which is nice. I know that the other Professionals, the mattifying one, that one can almost roll a little bit, where this one does not at all. It just nicely goes into the skin and you don't have to worry about it. Another thing I am going to be doing too, I'm going to be going in with my Lancome Rose Milk Mist. This is just another layer of hydration because my skin has been feeling pretty dry. With everything going on right now and just being trapped in the house, I feel like my skin isn't able to fully breathe the way it wants to, even though I've been like cleansing really good and doing face masks and just taking care of as much as I can. You know, you can only do so much for your skin. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this over just to give another layer of hydration. Okay, so because I want my skin to appear a little bit more, like I don't want my foundation to be heavy and I also want to look a little bit more illuminating, I'm going to go in with my Lancome Renergy Lift Foundation. I used this in one of my last tutorials. If you are someone who is dry, this is your friend. Also, if you want stuff with like anti-aging or skincare in it, also your friend as well. This is typically a foundation for more of the older clientele, but you really can use this at any age if you want to. With this one specifically, Lancome has a line called Renergy Lift. They're like skincare, so they also interpret it into this foundation, which I think is awesome. This also has an SPF of 27. Not like that matters right now because none of us are going outside, but for future, there you go. So I'm just going to be taking my brush and applying that all over my face. This is kind of my summer shade, almost my summer shade. I have this in the color 210. Normally I wear like a 140 or a 160, but before everything happened I was like constantly tan, so it really didn't matter. But I'm trying to work with what I have right now. I'm going to try to find a lighter foundation that I can mix in with it, so that way I just don't look like hi and then I cut off at the neck, and that's not cute. Okay, so I'm just buffing out the edges of my foundation. To be honest though, I don't mind if my face looks a little bit more tan, because in this music video, she's like tanner than motherfucker. She looks freaking beautiful, like glowing bronze goddess. Love that. And her hair is all flowy. That's the reason too why my hair is in pigtails, because her hair is like a little bit more wavy, so I am gonna let my hair down and like put on a whole fit for you guys at the end of this video. So that way I really truly look the part. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my concealer. You guys already know the drill. I feel like I've repeated this 1,000 times. Benefit Boi Concealer, Ride or Die. I cannot wait till this quarantine is up too, because I really want to go buy some more concealer. I don't feel like I'm out completely yet, but I am just one of those people who, like, especially when it comes to my makeup, like, I like to be prepared. Like, today I ran out of my eyebrow pencil. I'm gonna have no more fucking eyebrows for the next few days, so, you know, you work with what you got. Okay, so I did something weird today. I don't normally go in with a brush to do my concealer, but for some reason I was just like, I've seen a lot of people like do it lately with their brush, so I just thought I'd give it a try. I like the way it looks though. It gives more of like a airbrush look, but also too, when you go in with a brush, it gives a little bit more coverage. So if you want your concealer to look as full coverage as possible, use a brush, not a sponge. I am just gonna go ahead and like set my face and add like all my bronzers and highlighters. I don't think I'm really gonna do blush because I don't feel like that's as noticeable, but I am gonna go ahead and add a little bit of definition to my face and just give my face a little bit more of a glowier look. That way I'll go ahead and add like pretty much the ending results for this look, because like I said, you're not really paying attention to everything but that part on your face. I feel like at this point, this part is like kind of boring for everybody. You guys are like, all right, she's gonna go with this foundation, this concealer, and this bronzer. Like, I'm one of those people, like, even though they're constantly launching new things, and I will try them, it's not that like I'm like, okay, like I'll just, like, I don't know. I just like the things that I've been using. Like, so of course today I'm going in with my Butter Bronzer, and if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know that like this is my all-time favorite bronzer. And obviously you guys know that I finally got a new one. The other one that I had, if you go back a few videos, she was on her last leg. She needed help. So I finally got myself a new one a few weeks ago before all of this happened. But yeah, this is just one of my all-time favorites. This is in the darker shade. I know they have like their original, they have light, and then they have their dark buttered bronzer. I like this one just because I feel like it shows up a little bit more, and I know I said in the beginning I'm typically a lot more tanner. So that way, you know, just but I'm gonna go ahead and apply this guy today all over my face, just mainly framing my face and giving myself a little bit of color, because like I said, in the video she is very just like bronzy and glowy and just beautiful. I am going to throw this out here too. If you guys do kind of want to see how I contour and highlight, in my last video, the one I did for my Demi Lovato look, I did kind of break down when I was doing more of my complexion. I did break down like how to apply bronzer as well as like contour in that segment of the video. So if that's something that you guys want to take a little bit more time to learn, definitely go ahead and check that video out. I know at some point I am going to be making a video just simply on contouring and highlighting, but for right now, I have that. And you guys know, as always too, I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose because that's not cute. I feel like Squidward. No. Snatched. Okay, so now I have all my bronzer placed on my face. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my translucent powder. Lancome translucent powder. Again, if you guys have been here for a minute, you guys know that this is like my all-time favorite freaking powder ever. It is so finely milled. Like, I love it better than the Laura Mercier, the Too Faced one, and I've tried all of them. I even started out with like the Airspun back in the day. If y'all do makeup, y'all know $6 powder, but that shit slapped. But this has been the baby that I've been using for the last couple times. I'm not one to rebuy things, but I always go back and rebuy this guy every time. And even though I do typically do my makeup every single day, this lasts me for freaking ever. going in with my highlighter, you guys already know this is my shit. The Benefit highlighter in the shade Cookie. They also have another one. That one is more of like a pinky iridescent type of color, where this one is just like that wet, like soft, like light golden glowy, just So yeah, I'm just gonna put that all over my face until I feel like it's appropriate. Okay, so as far as adding anything else besides the flames under the eye, I don't really, she has much in there. I can pull up another photo, at least she has like black or white, but nothing that's like too crazy as far as like the under eye goes. It's mainly just gonna be the flames. So for that part of the video, because I feel like that's mainly what you guys came here for, I'm going to take my liquid, let's try that again. I'm gonna be taking my liquid liner, my pen. This is a felt tip. I feel like this is gonna work a little bit easier for this part of the look, because if you are using a brush tip pen, it can separate a little bit more, where a felt tip is really gonna keep the brush together. You don't really have to worry about like hair straying or going anywhere crazy and messing up the look. And a pen is gonna be perfect for this look as well, because you do wanna get very precise lines. The flames that she has on her face, both sides are completely different than the other, but you still want to make sure your lines are as decent as they can possibly be. So I'm going to go ahead and outline the flames to where I kind of want them. She drags them about down to like right here. And then we'll go ahead in with our eyeshadow and just start to create that ombre effect from like that black to blue to silver look. Wow. So obviously this isn't perfect. My pen was kind of skipping a little bit, which typically, of course, the one time I try to film this video, that's totally gonna happen. So, but I feel like this part doesn't have to be necessarily perfect. Like I said, flames, and when things are on fire, nothing's good. What really pulls this look together though is like when you go in and add the shadow. I'm gonna try not to do this side as low as I did this one, but I kind of like how low I drew that. Kind of looks like a dick, but like a cool dick. Okay, now that I've got those horribly on my face, we're gonna start filling it in. So I'm gonna take my black eyeshadow. Like I said, it's an ombre, so it starts from the bottom up. I'm gonna start filling it in with black. I'm gonna take a really, really small, and I grabbed my brushes specifically for this. I'm gonna take a really, really small, just little tapered brush, and I'm just gonna start packing that into place until I get the pigment as high as I would like it. And with this part, you really wanna make sure you tap it into place. Don't like windshield wiper motions, because then you're just, no, don't do that. And whatever excess you have on the brush, just go ahead and tap it up, so that way we can start applying our next color. I'm gonna be mixing around palettes for this one, so I'm gonna be taking, and if you guys have been here for a minute, you guys know this is my favorite fucking palette ever, the 35V Morphe palette. It is exclusive to Ulta, I've told you guys this before, you do have to get off your ass and go to the store and get it, but I know right now we can't do that. But it is available on the Ulta website right now because everything is closed. So I'm going to be taking this shimmer blue shade right here. I'm actually going to mix these two because it's not super, super bright of a blue, where this one has a little bit of like a darker tone to it. It doesn't show up darker on camera, but once I put it on my face, you guys will notice. So I'll just go ahead and apply that right on top of where I put the black down. Okay, now I'm gonna take my final shade, which is the silver right here, and I'm gonna go back into the Jeffree Star palette and just take this one. I am gonna spray my brush with a little bit of the rose spray that I did use, just because I really want this part to really, really shine and glow. So after I've kind of completed my flame, I am gonna actually go ahead and add black into my waterline, and then I'm gonna finish with my bottom mascara. While I do this off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and do this other eye, and then I'll come back and we'll do the lips, and then you guys can see the completed look. Okay, so went ahead, did everything off camera. This is what everything should look like once you're done. I'm sure your guys' flames are gonna be like totally better than mine. Unfortunately, the items that I was using today typically don't skip out on me, but of course the one day I'd like want to do this look, it's like, sorry bitch, we're not gonna work for you today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to the lip. The look that she has for her lips, it's kind of like it doesn't show very well just because it's really dark in the music video, but from what I can tell, she has like a darker hot pink lip liner, and then kind of blends that in with more of like a pinky nude lipstick, and then goes over it with a gloss. So as far as my lip liner, lipstick, and lip gloss today, I'm going to be using the Rimmel London lip liner in 103 Pink A Punch. And then I'm going to be using, this was from the Patrick Star and MAC collection. I want to say this was last year or the year before. I've barely used this like twice, I want to say, and it was in the color Sweet Mama Star. So I'm going to apply that color all over my lips, and then I'm going to go in with a NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Eclair. Alrighty guys, so this is the completed look right here. I went ahead and put on a necklace kind of similar to what she had. Obviously I like broke it as I was trying to put it on because, you know, we love a wardrobe malfunction. I changed my top because she has a very sexy top on. I don't have anything similar to that one, so I did with what I could. I guess you can kind of wear this look during quarantine right now. I feel like this is really like a bedroom look. So sorry for the kids that are watching. Just wear it for fun. Keep it safe. Keep it clean. I'm sorry my flames didn't come out the best as possible, but again, this is a look that I did really want to do. As soon as I saw the music video, I was like, ugh, that is a must. So I hope you guys did enjoy this fun little video, another music video inspired look. If you guys want to see more of these, definitely let me know. I promise it will be better next time, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.